What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with another weekly haul, unboxing, and collection update video. Before we jump into today's haul, make sure you guys click on the subscribe button and also click the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Let me straighten this young boy out a little bit, not that it matters. There's crazy glare on my glasses and I was too lazy to put on my contacts and poke my eyeballs. So yeah, let's jump into it guys. Back again, not a weekly thing like I always say, even though I say weekly in the beginning. I can't even be bothered to do these videos anymore. If you guys know, I'm in fucking pain all the time, and my life has kind of just been a mess lately, but I have a pile of packages here somehow, assuming they're from awesome people who send me gifts. So, I mean, there's a couple of things in there that I have ordered, and I get them, and some of them I opened already just to be like, oh, is this what I got, and whatever. So I know what some of them are, obviously, but I'll show them to you guys. There's a whole pile. I'm just going to show them as I pick them up. First, there's a CD. I haven't showed off music here in a while, I don't think. This is not straight horrorcore, but Wicked Underground adjacent. Mr. Gray is the name of the artist. Remain Raw. This is actually one of his... I don't know if it's his first. It might be his first solo from 2014. This is considered a more rare album. I actually had it as a saved search on eBay, and it came up, and I got this actually really fucking cheap. So very happy about that. He has done horrorcore stuff though with Buckshot. They're in a group called Cabal, and what other group were they in? There's another group they're in together too. But yeah, definitely excited to finally own this for the collection. I don't really buy CDs that often anymore. I mean, I don't have extra money to really be buying anything. This is a package that got sent to my parents' house. I don't know why. Haven't done a movie review in fucking years, literally years now. So I don't know why Artsploitation decided to send me a package for a movie still. I don't know when this got sent, but it's actually looks like it's a side label, like a sister label of Artsploitation, unless Artsploitation changed their name. Cinephobia releasing. So yeah, some movie from Argentina, the CRO2. So second release by them. Amor Bandido. Yeah, don't know anything about this, and I probably won't be reviewing it. So again, not sure why they sent this to me. And now these are all just Amazon packages. Literally tons of Amazon packages. Whoa, yeah, this one I had sliced open, but then I realized it wasn't something I ordered, so I put it back in the package. Oh god, this is from my fucking friends, Ashley and Kimberly. Happy belated birthday, brother. Didn't know they were doing this to me. 4K of Evil Dead Rise. Wow, that's fucking awesome. Very excited about this. I saw this in theaters, actually. Everyone was hyping it up, saying it was fucking best shit ever. Like always, it's never like, oh, this movie was really good, go see it. It's best shit ever. This was really good, you should go see it, or you should watch it, but not best shit ever. I still like the 2013 Evil Dead entry better, but this was good. It was worth a watch, for sure. So, I'll leave it at that, but thank you, Ashley and Kimberly. Here's one I did not open. Just throwing all the garbage on the floor, guys. My life is a fucking mess, so why not make it more of a mess? Hey, Frank and Joy, I know nothing about this book, but that probably just means it's really good. Thank you, brother. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, Boys Will Be Boys, sent to me by the good brother Andy. This is a book by Rain Havoc, as you can see there, if you can read, just like me. I've read one other book by Rain Havoc called The Boy. Oddly enough, there's a lot of boys in her titles, but The Boy was fucking crazy. Again, extreme horror. If you guys have been watching the channel, I'm on my extreme horror / splatterpunk kick, and I just keep going. I've literally read like 24 books in the last 2 months. Don't get too excited. Some of them are 60 pages, some of them are 40 pages, some of them are 150, some of them are 230. Like, they range. A lot of them are shorter, which is how I'm able to bang them out. This one is very short as well. It's on the longer side, 93 pages, but I mean the line height, the font size, everything is very large, so I'll be able to read this in one sitting. But I'm very excited to read more Rain Havoc stuff. Like I said, The Boy was pretty fucked up, but the more fucked up, the better for me, right? So very excited about that. Thank you for sending that. Another Amazonian. There's a few things in here. Oh god. More garbage to the floor. More Western horror, yes. Hey Frank and Joy, I'll have to order this from my brother and family friend. They both practice martial arts. Wow, that's pretty sick. Call the National Guard, it's on the loose. Did people learn nothing from Jurassic Park? So we have a trio of books here from Andy. Thank you, brother. So Andy actually was the one that sent me the gift of Splatosaurus by Judith Sonnet, and this is Splatosaurus Rex, the sequel, but not by Judith. This is by Brian G. Berry. One of the awesome... I mean, I like a lot of things about extreme horror. They're short, they're easy to get through, they're really fucked up, and I just, for whatever reason, I've been in the mood for like really extreme stuff. But like one of my favorite things is that the authors it's like a small community, and the authors all seem to be very collaborative. So like I said, Splatosaurus was written by Judith, but the sequel to that book is written by Brian G. Berry, and they've done like short stories together, or like short story collections together from what I understand, and other like book series that are not necessarily sequels, but like they're in a series together. But yeah, excited about this. The first one was really fucking fun, so definitely excited to jump into that. Again, you guys can see they're really small, short books. Another by Brian G. Berry, Curse of the Samurai. Again, like another series that's not really sequels of each other, but kind of loosely connected. This series is Splatter at Sea. Now, I read the Judith Sonnet one and the Otis Bateman one. Both really fucking fun. I think the Judith Sonnet Eels was the first extreme horror I gave 5 stars so far on Goodreads of all the books I've been reading. I think since then I've given her another of her books 5 stars as well, but no one else has gotten 5 stars from me. But yeah, Curse of the Samurai. Again, the only real connection to all these is that they all have to do with water, ocean, sea, lakes, whatever, and they're extreme. And actually, all 5 in the series make their covers make a bigger mural type thing, if you will. So now this is the 3rd. I have 3 of the 5. So thank you, Andy, for that. And here's another author I've been reading, and I'm excited about this. Stuart Bray, The Ballad of Harley. Heck, again, yes, another Western horror, extreme horror, not part of the Splatter Western book series, but horror Western nonetheless. Stuart Bray, I've read a couple of his books. I see the growth of him as an author. His first few written books are fucking terrible. Like, I'm pretty sure my nieces can write, not terrible in terms of the plot and the content, but the grammar, the spelling, all sorts of things. Like, I'm reading things that say hopping instead of hoping, starring instead of staring, women instead of woman. Like, just don't do this to me, please. Now, that's a writing problem and an editing problem, but his later books, I do see improvement, so I'm happy about that, at least. So I'm excited about this. Hopefully there's very few errors in it, because I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. Another Amazon going, guys. I don't know if my battery's going to last. I tried to charge the battery on my camera before I started this. Whoa, what the fuck's happening here? Happy belated birthday, brother. Of course, we had to get you the queer LGBT stuff on your list. More from Ashley and Kimberly. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I should have known they would be grabbing this stuff up. More from Judith Sonnet and the like. First is the Iguanas Gone by Judith Sonnet, a short story collection. Yeah, queer horror. Judith Sonnet is a trans woman. And doesn't make me like her any more or less. I think she's fucking wonderful the way she is, and her writing is phenomenal. She's definitely my favorite author in the splatterpunk genre, subgenre, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I've heard some pretty powerful things about this one, so definitely had to own this. And I mean, I pretty much want to own all Judith Sonnet stuff anyway. I've been reading them all through Kindle, but I have a handful of books in physical form, and I will eventually just want to keep getting them all. Some of them are coming back into reprint and things like that, so that's exciting. But Where Here is the next one, an anthology of LGBTQ plus horror. Again, Judith is part of this, but I believe there's other authors in this one. I think the last one is all Judith stories, but this one is... Let me see. Marian Echevarria. Judith Sonnet is the first story. Just want to see if I can see like other authors. Yeah, Haley Piper. All right, so an anthology of all different authors. So that's exciting. Maybe I'll be introduced to new authors that I'm unaware of. But That's fucking amazing. Thank you, guys. Girls, guys, girls, guys. Oh boy. More gifts, more things. I don't know why you guys do this to me. Hey, Frank and Joe, I still need to get around to this. I'm sure I will in a century or two. Andy, you sound like me. I never watch or read or get to things in a timely fashion. I know it's after June, but I wouldn't make you wait an entire year to get the sequel. This is the good brother sending me more stuff. Wow, thank you, man. It's fucking sick. First, I'll show this Blu-ray because most of you guys like movies here. I don't think there are some reading fans, obviously, but you guys might be getting sick of my extreme horror stuff. So, movies, that's why you guys are here, right? Megan, this one is actually really fucking fun. Not directed by James Wan, although I love all of his directed movies, but produced by, and you could tell there's his influence in this for sure if you've watched this, but directed by, who directed this one again? Gerard Johnstone. I'm not sure if I know any of his other work, but this is the unrated edition. Very happy to finally own this. I actually saw this in theaters, and then I watched when they released the unrated edition on HBO Max, I want to say, or one of these streaming services, one of the millions that exist these days. And I liked the original cut of it that I saw in theaters, so that's fine. The unrated, I was expecting to be like super gory, crazy, and I think they added like 30 seconds of bloody stuff. So, I mean, I spotted the differences right away. I knew what was different, but I'm not going to sit here and say that they needed to put those back in, honestly. If I never saw those scenes, I would have liked this movie just as much. So, take that as you will, but I recommend watching Megan regardless. So, and then speaking of Stuart Bray, this is the sequel to June, or Broken Pieces of June. So this is White Trash, Broken Pieces of June Part 2. The first one, again, so many errors and so many things. That was his first book ever written, apparently. So that was his reasoning for that. Again, whatever. I'm hoping this one's written a little better, and then there's a third one in the trilogy. I'm hoping that's the best of them in terms of written word. But again, kind of short, 135-ish pages, and yeah, I'm excited about that. Definitely want to jump into the sequel. More stuff, guys. A couple more here. There's actually a couple things I didn't put in this pile that I just opened right away as they came, but I'll tell you those in a second. This is one I ordered on Prime Day because it was on my wish list. I'm excited about this Slippy. It was on my wish list for a while since it came out, and it went down pretty cheap for Prime Day and coupons and things like that. So Blumhouse produced Firestarter remake based on the Stephen King book. I've never read the book. I liked the original film, and I like this one. They're both really done really well. And yeah, I thought this one was great. The cast is good. What's his name? What's that young boy? Young boy. What's that handsome man's name? Jesus Christ! What is that guy's name, guys? Jesus, you know him, this fucking guy. He's popular. He's a High School Musical guy. He's a good actor, comedy guy now. Whatever. He was good in this. Played the father. So, yes, that was one I bought on my own. Can't all be gifts, right? And again, I don't have extra income. I have medical bills. I have flooding in my basement now, which I never mentioned to you guys because that just happened the last few days. I have debt up my asshole. I have appointments with surgeons. I have literally 20 more chiropractic appointments scheduled. I have appointments, like multiple appointments every day, pretty much. I don't like. I finally did the MRIs for my back. Waiting 7 weeks to get my MRI appointment, and now they found problems with my kidney. So it's a good times roll, I guess, guys. So I have to make more appointments with that. So yeah, here's another one again. The whole point I was trying to make is I don't really have extra money, but I don't give a fuck, honestly. Like, I cry and I stress about money and not having enough, and is anyone ever gonna have enough money for anything? Like, I'm just your typical American now, multiple credit cards, in debt. Like, I fit the cliche, like, America money problem thing, and it took buying a house to get there, so I guess I should be blessed that it took this long, but Anyway, guys, Fall. This went down to like $8, so I finally got this. I'm excited these all come with their original slips, but this movie was fucking great. I don't know if you guys... It's not... I mean, it's a horror. It's like a survival horror movie. I watched this again on streaming. I don't know if it was Peacock or Paramount or one of those P's or Shudder altogether or wherever it was from, but this was really good. I watched it the day it went on that streaming service, whichever one it was. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Virginia Gardner, Grace Carolyn Curry. Bonus points in this movie for mentioning Mick Foley, Mankind, WWF at the time, WWE wrestler. Talk about wrestling at one point in this, so you'll always get bonus points from me for that. And this is the last one. I opened this because I knew what it was when it came, but I just wanted to get my grubby little mitts on it. It's still sealed, but I just wanted to look at it up close. This, of course, again, I got this from... I usually don't buy big box set things, especially from Arrow through Amazon, but I did it because I think everywhere else it was sold out, and I got FOMO real quick. Arrow Video box set, huge box set of like all old Empire, Full Moon releases now. Did I need this? No. Do I own all of these in other forms? Sure do, but not gonna say anything else, really. Disc 1, The Dungeon Master. Disc 2, Dolls. Disc 3, Cellar Dweller. Disc 4, Arena. Disc 5, Robot Jocks. Enter the Video Store, Empire of Screams. Excited about this one. Again, I didn't need this, but in my heart, I did. I don't think any of these... Oh, yeah, first three have new 2K restorations, so these will be different. Oh, no, fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4 out of the 5 have new restorations, so yeah, this is worth the investment. I got this down to like 50 something bucks or some shit, like through Amazon with a gift card, maybe like some remaining balance and whatever. It wasn't as expensive as I thought it would have been with all this stuff included, but there it is, guys. I also got the Christopher Lee, speaking of getting things down to like 50-ish bucks, Christopher Lee from Severin, the Christopher Lee Collection Volume 2, which I was waiting on. Had that on my wish list, and again, price was dropped, and I had like a return that I had made recently, so I had like a little bit of a balance on there and whatever else, so that went towards that. So I don't have it here to show, but it's on my kitchen table. And Stepfather from Scream Factory I also purchased. Again, just because it was on my wish list forever. And again, that's probably like the first Scream Factory release I've ever ordered through Amazon. But again, the price dropped down to a digestible amount, so I picked it up. And that's it, guys. So tons of awesome stuff here. Awesome gifts. That's amazing. A bunch of books. Like I said, I've been doing a bunch of Kindle stuff. But now I have more actual physical books. I'm a weirdo because it took me forever to jump on the digital like e-reader train, but like now I love it. So now I'm like, man, I love physical. I always love physical, but for whatever reason, holding that Kindle is like a joy for me. But and these are all small enough that like it's not a huge commitment. I can one sitting pretty much all these except for these like longer anthology ones, of course. But I'm not even holding all the books. I have tons of shit here. So yeah, awesome bunch of books, awesome movies. I rewatched Insidious 1 and 2 because I want to go see the new one. I don't know if I don't know how they're all, like if it's connected to just the first couple. I'm sure there's connections for all of them, so I do want to rewatch 3 and 4. I don't know where my Blu-rays of all these things are because everything is still in boxes in my house, but it's gonna be like that for fucking years, especially now that my basement is flooding. It's probably better now, right? Like looking back, it's good that I didn't rush to do that and do my media room and shit down there because there would have been water damage on a newly, if I did the floors the way I wanted and all that shit. So yeah, good thing I didn't do that, I guess, right? So yeah, everything's in boxes still. So I have the Blu-rays of all the Insidious movies, but I don't know where the fuck they are. So I rewatched on Max 1 and 2 so far. I don't believe 3 or 4 is on Max, so I gotta find them somewhere or just go digging through boxes for a couple hours. Because I do want to rewatch all of them before seeing the new one. So hit me in the comments below. Let me know, guys. Let me know if you guys saw the new one yet. What your thoughts are. I loved the Insidious movies. Again, big James Wan guy here. I loved them as I saw them. Rewatching them, I don't know. They're still good. They're still good movies, still well done, but like, I don't know if it's just me that changes over time or what, because I didn't like them as much as I once did. Like, this is literally the first time I'm revisiting them since I've originally seen them. So many years. Right? I think the first one came out in 2011 or something. So, like, this many years later, I was excited. Oh, man, it's been a while. Let me jump back into this. And it was good, but, like, I wasn't blown away like I was originally. So I don't know if it's because I've digested so much more content over the years that, like, it takes more to get me going type of shit. Or I'm just an asshole. I don't know what the case is, but yeah, like, I mean, I've been doing more reading than watching, so, like, I was excited to finally, like, throw on movies that I knew I liked, only to not like them as much, if this makes sense. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling, guys. But that'll do it. I'm glad you guys still stick around with me. Of course, you do not have to send me gifts, but that's kind of the only way I'll do these videos consistently enough. Again, that doesn't mean go ahead and rush to send me stuff. If you don't, that's fine. It just may be a while before you see me next because I'll have less stuff to show off. So I'll try to check in with you guys once in a while to make sure that I'm still alive and let you guys know that, because this is like the first time in my life. I'm not old, but I'm also not a young lad anymore. So, like, it's like one of the first times in my life I'm actually really fucking scared for my health. This thing on the MRIs with growth on my kidney and all these things going on with my right kidney, I don't know what it means. I haven't spoken to an actual doctor about it yet. I was just reading the MRI report myself. So I have an appointment for that, just to even speak to someone. I have to do further scans, of course, but who knows when I'll have to make those appointments. But right now I have an appointment this coming Friday. I'm filming this on Sunday the 16th. This coming Friday, I have an appointment to speak to my primary about this kidney thing and high blood pressure. I've had high blood pressure for well over a year now. I thought once I stopped being in pain and I was able to start working out and doing more physical things, that blood pressure would be able to go down naturally. But I'm never gonna not be in pain, and I can never work out again, it seems. So I need to fucking take medication for that now. So again, 36 years old. Kind of young, but I guess old in the sense of, man, you should have been on pills for half your life already, according to the medical industry. So who the fuck knows what's going on, guys? I don't know. I'm scared that I'm just gonna die one day out of nowhere and no one's gonna know what the fuck's going on. I live by myself, so it's gonna be a while before anyone finds me. But not to be morbid, but like that's my thought pattern now. So yeah, thank you guys. I love you all. Hopefully I'm around for many more years, but that's where I'm at. Pain, debt, health issues, lots of shit going on. So hit me in the comments below. Let me know great things that are going on in your life, because I fill us all up with enough morbidity and negativity that we don't need that from you guys too. So hopefully you guys are happy, healthy, safe. And until next time, peace out and be good.